Off the mark at the line. Middleton. Stuffs it down with authority.
There's a reason they call him the Greek Freak. With his ball skills, pretty good. With his height, 6'11". His athleticism, 40-inch vertical plus. And he's most dangerous in transition, which is probably the reason why he had an MVP caliber year with career highs in points, rebounds, and field goal percentage.
Antetokounmpo. Oh, stolen by the Warriors. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Down 4. Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
That probably won't be the last time we see a dunk from him tonight. Maybe sometimes you should send a message. Give him a hard foul. Don't let it be so easy.
Here comes the screen. Bledsoe to Middleton. Over to the right side to Lopez. Bledsoe to Middleton. Bledsoe. Oh, who saw that coming?
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Had a good look there, but it's no good.
But if great shooters keep getting open looks, it's a matter of time before they start knocking them down. You have to start contesting some shots.
Brogdon to Middleton. Can't connect.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
Woo! I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt and do your job on the defensive end.
Durant across the timeline. 5-point game. Bucks basketball. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Middleton to Antetokounmpo. Takes stock of the floor. From the painted area, won't go down.
You see, this is something that everybody has, but some people choose to use it or not. I'm glad you choose to use effort on getting around those screens.
Mike Budenholzer seen enough from this group. Here comes some changes. Durant with the basketball up top. Down 5. Durant on the drive, but he can't get it to go. Giannis in control of the basketball. Leads 5. Count it.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
Kevin Durant has it. Gets it in the left corner to Durant. To Curry. Oh, bad pass, and the Bucks have it. Giannis with it up top. His team up by 7. Slams it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Durant across the timeline. They can get a 2-for-1 if they play this right. Curry to Durant. Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
KD with the rock. It's a big finish. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
He'll put it up at the buzzer. Wide open shot. Nice to see him expand his arsenal. The first quarter's complete. The Bucks in front. Greg Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Durant with the basketball up top, trailing by 10. Not today. Here's the whistle. Intentional foul.
Wow, maybe a design disruption right there. Or probably just an accident.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup. Yes, it drops. A little drama on that one.
Giannis reminds me of Kevin Durant, and obviously their relationship has evolved even to the point where publicly KD gave him advice, and that was to play for himself. You think about the similarities, KD playing at OKC before he left for a bigger market in Golden State could be similar to the fate that of Giannis. But Giannis is a guy born of Nigerian parents, from Greece, loves small market towns, has a crack in his cell phone, likes to push a shopping cart down the aisle like anybody else. But it doesn't matter because the lights can shine bright for wherever Giannis decides to play.
Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo. Missed that one. You want to see more, knowing the defender was still right there. Curry.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Durant to Cousins. To Durant. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for two.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
Off the mark on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. The Bucks at the controls. To Brogdon. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Nice pass to set things up.
This game is so mental. Trust me. Some nights you get poor effort defensively, you can't make any shots, then you see the ball go in, boom, switch turned on.
Here comes the screen. Adetokunbo. Goes reverse to lay it in.
Who's controlling the paint? The offense is controlling the paint right now. The defense needs to do a better job of making it more uncomfortable for those easy lays.
Durant to Curry. Durant to Curry. Knocked loose. Picked up by the Bucks. Rises for the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Off the mark. Well contested.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Durant to Curry. Got a piece of it.
Jumping out the gym right now, Ed.
Great anticipation. To Adetokunbo. To Brogdon. No good and no foul. Now a steal by Milwaukee. Gets it in the right corner. Fires the three. Won't go for Brogdon. Had a hand in his face. Durant across the timeline. His guys trail by 13. Banks it in for two. What more does this guy have to prove?
He has everything to prove because he's not trying to prove it to you behind the screen watching this game, playing this game. He's trying to prove it to himself, Kevin Durant, every day that he is the greatest to ever put on an NBA uniform.
It's that time for new blood. Mike Budenholzer makes the move to his bench. A lot of contact, no whistle.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Durant to Cousins. Shot from the lane won't go. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. Five on the shot clock for Milwaukee to Antetokounmpo. Trying to cash in. You talk about forcing things up. Too much pressure that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Down low to and a put-back slam. Jay, you know the deal. Keep the touches coming inside.
As long as that defense continues to give you high percentage shots, you better take that every time.
Antetokounmpo to Bledsoe. To Antetokounmpo. To Brogdon. Bledsoe. To Middleton. Shot clock violation. That'll do it for the first half. The Bucks with the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Golden State at the controls. Count the bucket for two.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Goes to the left side. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. Antetokounmpo kicks it around the perimeter to Antetokounmpo. Nothing going here on that drive. Antetokounmpo to Brogdon. Middleton. Good contest. Middleton off the mark. Durant with the basketball up top. The margin standing now at 7. Oh, big finish at the rim.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
To Middleton. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it to Durant. He was smothered and still gets it to go down. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
Lays it up and in.
This offseason was the summer of Giannis. He discovered so much about the American culture, even some of the sweets. And I see his game has gotten even sweeter.
The shot blocked by Antetokounmpo.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout. They'll catch their breath in what's now a 5-point game. Thompson.
Are you open? Shoot it.
Inside, he scores.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Bucks at the controls. Antetokounmpo to Middleton. For three. He engulfed him that time. Brogdon to Lopez. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one goes down. And gets both to drop at the line. Durant across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Big finish at the rim.
And no emotion, just that ice-cold stare. That's a sign of somebody who's here to compete.
To Brogdon. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Tough shot. The former second-rounder Brogdon continues to amaze.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Can't connect from in close. To Middleton. Fires the 3. That's off the side of the rim. Short.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Knocked loose. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. New blood coming in for both sides.
Entering the game for the Milwaukee Bucks, number 6, Eric Bledsoe.
Antetokounmpo. And the rebound comes down to Curry. Possession lies with Golden State. Curry. Here's a chance from long range. Missed it. That's going to be out of bounds. Steve Kerr gets some new personnel on the floor. Giannis in control of the basketball. Up 6. Won't go. He has to find better opportunities. Durant with the basketball up top. The deficit is 6. Count the basket inside. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Durant across the timeline. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. From the painted area, won't go down. Durant with the basketball up top. His group now down 2. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
And don't you dare think about the 4th quarter yet. The only quarter that matters is the one you're playing in right now. Finish strong.
Bledsoe to Antetokounmpo. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Tie ball game. Make this possession count.
Oh, emphatic slam. They've come back to take the lead.
It finally looks like things are clicking for them offensively. And sometimes throughout the course of a marathon in the basketball game, you have to be patient for that moment to really count. They're doing it.
Lopez. They dared him, and he burns them.
It is extremely prevalent right now for three-point shooters because of the skill set at every position is that versatile. Even your 5s and 4s can knock down 3s at a high clip.
It's a world of great three-point shooters and great three-point shooting teams. That'll do it. 3rd quarter complete. The Bucks in front. This has been a battle thus far. A 1-point game as we get things back going here in the 4th. Milwaukee with the basketball to Lopez. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Durant across the timeline. His guy's down 3. And his foot was on the line. It's going the other way. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes.
Subbing in
Bledsoe to Lopez. From long range. Not that time. Durant to Green. Durant to Green. And count the basket.
I've seen him float so much on the perimeter, I forgot he even had that kind of physical presence. Good to see him beating up on people down low again.
Bledsoe to Middleton. Beyond the arc for three. That's good D. Shot no good.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Bucks basketball. Bledsoe. Not there for Bledsoe. Defense all over him. Durant with the basketball up top. Leads one. And they call it.
His timing was a tad bit off.
Curry to Durant. To Thompson. Durant to Curry. Blocked by Brogdon. And that one out of bounds off of Buck. Durant. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez. 24-second violation. Bledsoe. Durant across the timeline. His team up by one. Missed it. Almost a foul. They let it go.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why he missed that easy chip.
Oh, Eric Bledsoe, guy who can make plays. They dare him to take it, and he knocks it down.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
The Bucks at the controls. Runners good there.
Ooh, he teased me a little bit right there. But see, I like that. That's called a great entertainer. Always leaving me on the edge of my seat.
Durant with the basketball up top. Down four. Knocked loose. Bucks have it. Giannis with it up top. Leads four. Off the mark. What on earth was he thinking? Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
I don't think I could do that on the 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice.